Some breaking news coming in at this hour from Iran. There seems to be massive protests in Iran amid the economic crisis. The protests have erupted after the exiled prince's call. Now, important to understand that we're also getting information that internet as well as communication has been cut in Iran. Visuals of the protest on your screens at the moment. Now, the protesters seem to have responded to Reza Pahlavi's call, who of course is the exiled prince of Iran. Meanwhile, there seems to be nationwide anti-government turmoil which has seemed to spread. The exiled Prince Reza Pahlavi has warned the Islamic Republic and has said the eyes of the world are on Iran. He's gone on to say, and he's gone on to even tell the supporters that take to the streets. This, of course, is an important statement coming in from the exiled Prince Reza Pahlavi, who's further gone on to thank the US President Donald Trump. He said that Trump kept promise to hold the regime to account. Remember that this comes in the backdrops of protests in Iran, visuals of which present on your screens at the moment. We're also getting information that internet as well as communication has been cut in Iran as people have taken to the streets. Let's also listen into the reactions coming in on this.
قطعاً توجه کردید که ازدحام جمعیت باعث میشه که نیروها پس بروند و امکان ریزش رو به سمت شما بیشتر میکنن. بنابراین مهم استش که این انضباط و گستردگی رو حفظ بکنیم. من اولین فراخوان خود را امروز با شما در میان میگذارم و از شما دعوت میکنم که این جمعه و پنجشنبه 18 و 19 دی ماه را سر ساعت 8 شب همگی چه در خیابان‌ها یا حتی از منازل خودتون شروع به شعار سر دادن بکنید. در نتیجه بازخورد این حرکت‌ها من فراخوان‌های بعدی رو به شما اعلام خواهم کرد.
We certainly stand by anybody who's engaged in peaceful protest, anybody who's trying to exert their rights for free association and to have their voices heard. Obviously, the Iranian regime has a lot of problems, and as the President of the United States has said, the smartest thing for them to have done, it was true 2 months ago, it's true today, is for them to actually have a real negotiation with the United States about what we need to see when it comes to their nuclear program. I'll let the President speak to what we're going to do in the future, but we certainly stand with anybody across the world, including the Iranian people who are advocating for their rights.
A call by Iran's exiled crown prince has seen thousands enter the streets of Iran's capital to protest against the government. The call by Reza Pahlavi had been kind of a question mark, especially as days of protests have been escalating in Iran over the country's ailing economy. Those protests had taken on an anti-government view over the last several days as they've intensified. Now, Reza Pahlavi had called for demonstrators to shout from their homes or to go out on the streets to show their support for a change of government there. And what witnesses in Tehran saw were thousands of people on the street, as well as people chanting, "Death to the Islamic Republic, death to the dictator," and other chants in support of the Shah. Now, it remains unclear just how much support Pahlavi actually has. There's a lot of demonstrators who are very young and don't remember what life was like under the Shah prior to the 1979 Islamic Revolution. And also, it remains unclear just how much support he'll have because of the support he's received and the support he's given to Israel, which launched a 12-day war against Iran in June that killed over 1,000 Iranians. So as of right now, there's still a lot of question marks, but one thing is for certain, these demonstrations in Iran seem to be gathering strength. And while the Iranian government is apparently starting to disrupt the internet there, they haven't cracked down all the way on these demonstrations, allowing them to continue. But after these demonstrations tonight, it's unclear just how they'll respond, particularly as Pahlavi has called for another set of demonstrations